We're not getting anywhere. Traveler,
Got it! Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken in. Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
What? The Balladeer is here?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where...
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI. I didn't need to do anything. It is her—
who are you talking to? It can't be the Balladeer, right? That's impossible.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch. I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me? Scholars consider the God of Wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they can. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. Yes. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? Those words almost make you sound like but you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction? I'm connected. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Ah, she peered into all gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory. You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging. Who wants to hurt my The doctor wants to hurt my first... How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good? The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Ah! Paimon hears thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while. Where is the storm headed? That means anyone outside is in danger! Let's go! Tainari and Dia still must be fighting! Oh! Have the Fatui retreated? Hey! What happened to you?
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen Aram.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of...
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. It's all right. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's. Thank goodness, she's fine.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
I understand my condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine...
I know.
Oh, he sat down.
Let me...
So that's what you were talking to the balladeer about?
The academias.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all... As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to. I must...
Don't say that.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to, and left... Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the Balladeer. Is that why they tried to see...
You said the Balladeer claims that Hypatia has seen his past. So...
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the Balladeer zap him with lightning?
Based on what the Traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us. In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan.
Yay! That's a big accomplishment!
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you...
Yeah.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, let's continue to keep a low...
Opportunities to bask in the sunlight. This, few and far between.
All right, everyone.
How did everything go?
Let's report back one by one. I'll start first. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal. In addition, the props required are also ready.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party's DI. The situation was a bit complicated, but we found Tainari. Unfortunately, he was wounded during a fight.
Who was behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer? After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent to attend to back in Snezhnaya. So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture. Also, Tainari's already resting, so
Good.
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own senses and experiences.
Everything also went smoothly on my side. To avoid alerting the quarry.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team.
It appears to have been very effective. Well, is that everything?
Huh?
Well,
Shouldn't you end?
personally...
I'll hate them.
Oh, and so you should find...
But I thought all...
Then I should remind...
I know that.
A scribe is responsible...
Fine, whatever. Well,
Employed.
Yep. The Traveler hired me. That's right.
Yeah, say something to boost morale. Huh? What are you all doing here? Oh, it's Nilu! Hey, everyone. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Not at all. I was actually just about to go find you.
Judging from the group and all your serious faces, you were discussing something important, weren't you? But you also look like you're up to no good. Seems pretty interesting.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? Join you? You mean you also want to discuss something important with me?
Yes. Something very important. Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Huh? Wait, you're seriously inviting me? I can't believe my ears. You are truly the bravest and most passionate people of Sumeru, well, that I've ever met. Ahem. Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from Sumeru, but you are awesome as well. That's right. I must admit that I'm a little scared, but I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali. If I can somehow use my abilities to help you, then count me in.
Remember, believe in yourself.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
Just remember not to say too much. Be discreet.
Yep, you got it.
All the preparations are done. Now, can we finally conclude this meeting?
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation.
Huh?
Oh,
Alright, let's all go home and get... Okay. So I can... Yep! Good night,
In my opinion, Shoots is the best stall in the whole bazaar.
Ad Ast... Thank you for Ad Ast... We haven't seen Chevra.
hello, you two.
Not really. What about you all, Hatham?
Naturally, it's crucial.
The only thing you're doing is...
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target, many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure that console has a way to free Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You know, Paimon's been thinking, what kind of technology could let the sages imprison even a god?
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the sanctuary of Suristhana, there's a device of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's that she once used to isolate herself while meditating. 500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it can no longer be controlled from the inside. They were effectively trapping one god with the power of another.
So, how are we gonna get to the Grand Sage's office?
Don't forget, today is Nyargarbaha Day, arguably the most important day to the academia. The sages and core academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decrees into knowledge capsule. All the Darshan, when the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the well, yes. That's just, if precedence holds, the academia should have already—
Everyone should be in position. All that's left is for...
Let's go.
So are we just gonna walk in through the front door?
Yes. Were you
Paimon can't be... Well, guess there's no point in worrying about it now. Let's go join up with the others.
Stand with me!
Scribe? Please, wait. Are you...
That's me.
No, and, also, please don't bring outside guests into the academia.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless—
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Inter-Darshan debate. Don't look down on me.
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking. Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
Is that so? Wait a moment. Let me think. Don't tell me the answer. The sages search for you. A blonde-haired traveler. Outside guests. So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you, but this traveler? And you were gone from the academia for so long because...
Hey, shh.
As I
It's nothing.
All right.
What the heck just happened now?
I'm afraid I don't know either.
You have no idea?
He convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with. That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, they will instantly feign understanding to keep up appearances. Nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of scholar. Their obvious farces of intellect only serve to highlight—
Wow. So there are special ways to deal with smart people.
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be problematic.
Is this the Academia's library?
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most
There movements going through here.
The Academia marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Nagarbaha Day. Just act natural.
What's this platform for?
It's a lift that Academia personnel use to act.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office is up there.
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we won't run in.
You think the Grand Sage will exit from there? And after he does, we'd sneak past him?
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location,
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look back.
You're...
Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious of an eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts.
Grand Sage, I didn't expect you to care.
I'm sure. But compared to you, I am far more interested in these two. It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do excellent. The foot traffic here renders...
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
All right then, traveler. What did you... Today is Niagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to it. You seem to know... If that is so, then you should be praising our great work, right?
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me? Worthless. Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power, these creating a god. Yes, if humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, we shall regain a god. Even Ermin's soul will be freed from its... For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too... You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands. Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity. Care for the people, fend off sandstorms, fabricate silly fairy tales. We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness to. The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, with that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in this...
What a pathetic justification! Do you really think that only the super smart or...
as per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are in... Not only are they acting against the Academia, but their ideology...
I'll hate them? Are you...
Anyway, I've brought them to the Academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler. An array of information about her ready for your perusal.
I'll hate them? So we finally started to trust you!
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. As it is Niagarbaha Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely you know what that means.
We'll be monitored, just like Sino.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Furthermore, your data will be updated in real time whenever new information presents itself. To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility... In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
You're despicable!
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, but your ploy was to sacrifice the
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your...
must I delineate your entire plan? First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the Traveler at Caravan Rebat. However, judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the...
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned Sino just now.
The Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia?
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts...
Indeed, your boldness does... If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser... Sneak into the Academia on Nia Garbahade, using Alhaitham's status as the scribe. For there is a good chance that should your intentions be discovered, Alhaitham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler. Thus, as for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia and confront me in person. I suppose this is also a part of your plan?
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say, no? Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operations and the development of Sumeru's future academic systems. However, under the current circumstances, even that is trivial compared to what we stand to gain from our great work.
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all—
So flight is turned to fight. Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar!
He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyagarbahade. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon acting just now? Great, huh? Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhaitham, what are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right. Paimon...
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first—
What? Why do we want to get her—
She's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to the successful implementation of their plan. They are Once the Traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control, and with their guard down, the next phase of our plan—
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. She has a more important task once she's in confinement. According to that way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So our job is to wake up Nahida! Okay, totally worth getting thrown in jail for.
The confinement room is inside the academia, close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's a completely enclosed space, and you won't be receiving any visitors. I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali and try to connect to her consciousness. However, as for whether she'll actually wake up, that will depend on our luck.
Oh, no wonder you've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. It's the one that all Hatham. Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless? Alright, so what now? Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida. There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... the faster it blinks, the better the signal. Whoa, it's Mora. Ooh, Mora. No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure. Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed? Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed? When did it first start? Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born. I wanted to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying, kept listening to my kept looking for a way to save her so I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rook, but I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Sarasthana. The sages are creating a god, and I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this.
Nahida! Nahida!
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner. Do Archons have them? Should Archons have I been doing the right thing? Am I... How do I really feel about all of this? It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since...
You're right, though. I won't...
Nahida!
Nahida?
Did you wake me up?
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
I'm fine. It's just when I think of everything that's happened to me...
You should have been angry ages ago.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything? That's wonderful news! Great! We weren't locked. When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was listening for any sounds outside. You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Nyargarba day stuff? Yep, so that means our next act is...
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't...
All right. But if anything happens...
Don't worry. They've been through...
All right.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind. Positions! This isn't the way to the academia. Better stick to the plan.
Nilu, how's...
Definitely more than usual. But it's because I'm
It's okay. Just focus on your performance.
You sure know how to talk. Taking all the credit, even...
Well, thank you both. I'll have to treat you to a meal after.
Ooh, that...
All right, let's get back to business. Nilu, we'll be here to keep people from going to the academia so they don't...
I was planning on telling them something like, the academia's been conducting a weird experiment.
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better?
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of cake.
Hey, Nilu! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy. Do you want some candy? We have more than we can give out.
Vihar, thank you so much. I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the...
You have a point. The stage is clear.
Yeah, thanks to you. I'm really grateful.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage? Yep. It's great that come to think of it. When did Alhaitham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha? Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too nervous to know it. Speaking of, didn't Alhaitham also yoink the divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary leader in Port Ormuz? It's a time-tested trick of his. Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he's smart and all, but he still makes Paimon's... Let's review our plan. Paimon remembers that Nilu's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figures of the academia and their guards have started to wear their Akasha terminals again. With the doctor's technological support, they think they have nothing to fear.
How despicable of them to rely on such a
But This is also our I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the Artistic Performances Prohibition Act when I was still It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyargarbaha Day.
Are they really going to stop all artistic performance?
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha on Nyargarbaha Day, if someone were to be seen performing in public, the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban. And so, the misleading information will be disseminated among—
Sure sounds complicated. But it seems like if everything goes well, we'll be able to get rid of all the guards in the academia without any effort. That's pretty clever. Getting right— I just have one question.
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth—
The Akasha will turn humans into machines.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing too. By the way, this plan still requires a performer, right?
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilu of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to participate.
All right. After the guards in the academia are gone,
then it'll be time for— Here they come.
After laying low in this...
We couldn't do it.
The lioness...
We still need...
all they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and...
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report following those...
Indeed. The trap.
All right.
You gave such a...
It'll be fine. Besides...
You've got a point.
Good luck.
This outfit.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do, Isak? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Of course I do.
Relax. Don't think about getting caught. Even if that happens, you only need to think about getting the guards' attention.
Okay, got it. I'm here to pay back Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hey, they're here. I can see the academia guards.
All right, it's time, Isak. Take a deep breath and go.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to make a choice.
Huh? Did I just see something dart? I'd better go have a look. Were my eyes playing tricks on? I should go check to see if someone's hiding. There seems to be nothing here. Just to be safe.
Good thing they didn't find me. I was close.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali's over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali?
No, they found me. Where should I go? How is this possible? There are also academia guards here.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali's over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord...
No, they found me. Where should...
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali. Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find...
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search? Hurry! Hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going on? I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up?
Phew, that was rough. I almost got caught.
Little brat! So you're not actually
just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition. After stepping into our trap, stop thinking of your...
An ambush? How's that possible?
You've spent all your time hiding away in the academia. This place has long since become our hunting...
This is odd. The academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Niagarba. Where are the guards?
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
My apologies. Right now, all Academia guards have entered the city to perform the order to arrest.
Arrest? I have an ominous feeling.
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right?
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. I wouldn't dare make up something like that. Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many...
What happened? Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? That's impossible. The Academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly confidential. What manner of trickery did they employ? Disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so
Let me check. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the The Akasha indeed contains this information. How did they bypass my permissions to issue this? Was it the report about the traveler that Alhaitham No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before. Well, even if I figure it out now, it won't make any difference. The important thing now... Have you been to the sanctuary of Suristhana to confirm that Lesser Lord Kusanali is in...
Confirm? It may be a bit offensive to say this, but... Grant, how can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What the Akasha decrees is fact. That is If we have to confirm the information and knowledge from the Akasha, then how is that any different from us learning that information ourselves? Wouldn't Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's legacy lose its...
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to believe in the legacy left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata...
No, Grand Sage.
Stay here and see if there are any suspicious people.
Yes, Grand Sage.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Suristhana. Go to the... How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it. Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be... She really appeared again? What is the meaning of this?
What a comical sight, Azar. Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the Grand Sage, you all can only see the world in your mind. The one you think you know. And precisely because of this, you She...
Sino. The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academia to
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from...
I truly did not expect a proud person...
People change, Azar.
Then tell me.
You want to buy time? This is the sanctuary of Suristhana. Under your own regulations, even Academia staff are forbidden to come here. As for the investigation, I've at least confirmed that you are guilty of insurgency against the Archon.
a serious crime.
So what? Did you do all of this so I would plead guilty in front of you?
No. I want you to plead guilty in front. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?